4, 3.
So Doc, rumor has it that you've created a new handheld time travel device. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, Marty and I were actually interested in finding a more compact device, developing something that can actually fit in your pocket.
Well, it must have been kind of difficult to create a miniature flux capacitor.
Nonsense! It was simple. What with the technology in 2008? Think about it. You've had the iPod, the iMac, the iPhone. The next logical transition in evolution technology? The iTravel.
Can we demonstrate it today?
Oh, I'm sorry, kids, but Marty and I are already planning on a big unveiling next month in Lake Wales. And we're still ironing out a few things. You see, the iTravel can only power itself for 5 minutes due to poor battery life. Now, with massive regeneration work on the DeLorean, we're actually able to shrink the flux capacitor and work on the biomolecular...
Stop! What's that guy doing?
Biff just stole the iTravel.
Great Scott, the program! Do you know what this means?
He'll know all the results.
Precisely! And if you know the future, you can change the future.
So you're saying Biff's gonna try and fix the awards?
Exactly! And we must stop him now! Or the entire time-space continuum could become ruptured, the universe could explode! Or it could make for a rather boring ceremony.
But Doc, if that's the last iTravel device, what are we supposed to do to stop him?
Well, fortunately, I built in a homing device into the DeLorean, so we can track him through time! All right, Joy, take this and we can track him with it. All right, everyone, get in! According to my calculations, Biff has traveled back to the year 2000 Video Awards.
Well, he must not know how to work that thing.
He'll figure it out soon enough, and we've got to stop him before he does.
But Doc, don't you have to reach like 88 miles per hour to take off?
Contra, mon frere. Not since I've installed a brand new demolecularization switch. Check this out.
It looks like Biff is hitting every award ceremony.
Live from the Victory Church in Lakeland, Florida, it's the 16th annual Polk County Video Awards, featuring Jeff Kerr and the Southwest Middle School Jazz Band, and starring the 2008 television production Students of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Instructional Television Manager David Yates.
Hello and welcome to the 16th annual Polk County Schools Video Awards Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, will you help me honor the 2008 television production Students of the Year?
Hey, stop!
All right, hold on, kids. Oh, here, take the Videocom with you. Go get him.
Let's go, let's go!
Aren't you coming?
No, you go ahead. I'll stay here with the car in case someone tries to steal it again. Keep your Videocom on.
Bet.
Talk about delayed reaction.
Wait,
it
stop.
worked. It really worked.
Mr. Yates, Biff's gonna try and steal the program with all the winners on it.
What are you never stop me now.
Give me that program.
Ugh, Mr. Yates, you aren't strong as you look. I'm going back, baby. I'm going... Low battery? What do you mean, low battery?
Get the program. Thank you, Joy.
Lordy!
Call Doc so we can get out of here.
Hold him. How? You aren't strong. You guys don't even look strong. How can you... I lift weights.
Doc,
I
Doc,
lift
are you
weights.
there?
I lift weights.
Doc.
Rick, Joy, did you get him?
Yeah, we got him. It was a close one, but we got the program back to Mr. Yates. Joy, come on, let's go home. Take him away.
Mr. Yates, I'm terribly sorry for the disturbance.
Oh, don't worry about it, Doc. Would you please do us the honor of getting us started?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back to the Video Awards.
Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. And before these young people take their seats, I'd like for every TV production student and teacher to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the finest television production students in the United States of America, those of the Polk County, Florida schools. And if you need a little more proof than all these wonderful people about how good our students are, we're going to put some very interesting internet pages on the big screens. These pages are from the Student Television Network website. The Student Television Network consists of more than 300 schools around the country. They're based in Missouri, and their last national news show championships for the high school level look like this. I want you to notice, this is the country. First place, Bartow High School. Second place, Lake Gibson High School. Third place, Bartow High School. Fourth place, Lake Gibson High School. And now, how about Mulberry High School? Would you please stand, Mulberry Panthers? Our next graphic, outstanding news show for the country on the Citrus Festival. Mulberry High School Panthers, congratulations. And now a graphic that everybody who's ever been to this ceremony and has seen the middle school portion will recognize. Let's look at the National News Story Championship for middle school. And guess what? Lake Gibson Middle. Lake Gibson Middle won not only first place, but they won second place as well. An honorable mention. Please stand, Lake Gibson Middle. Congratulations. And now, if our student of the years will kindly take their seats, we will begin. And I do need the first three students up here: Alexis Jefferson of Stevens Elementary, Patricia Vega from Juanita, and Hannah Elrod from Wendell Watson. And while those young people are coming up, I would like to bring onto the stage our honored guest for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the superintendent of the Polk County Schools, Dr. Gail McKenzie.
Good evening to you all. What a room full of winners we have here tonight. I am so proud of each and every one of you, of our staff members that assist these students and provide the leadership and direction. And most of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. David Yates and all of his staff in ITV, and certainly to Abdu Tajuri, who provides the leadership over that division. This is an exciting, exciting evening because we are able to have our elementary students here who can see what our middle and high schools do, as well as our middle school can also see what can happen at the high school level. And I also want to say that I'm so pleased here tonight because I'm sure 16 years ago you didn't fill up quite this big of a space. But we have over 100 of our schools that participate in ITV programs, and that is outstanding, I think, because our goal, of course, is to have as many as we possibly can, because it provides wonderful, wonderful opportunities for young people. And for some of them, it provides career opportunities. So thank you all for what you do to lend your support and your direction and your leadership to this program. And to the students here tonight, congratulations. You've done an awesome job. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McKenzie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite up The school board member from District 1, Mr. Frank O'Reilly. And from District 3, Miss Hazel Sellers. And I'd also like to invite up the man that Dr. McKenzie recognized, the gentleman without whom there would be no ITV program, the Assistant Superintendent for Technology and Information, Mr. Abdu Tajuri. I also believe there's another board member here, Dr. Brenda Redout from District 4. There's Dr. Redout. And Margaret Lofton. Mrs. Lofton, where are you? Please come right on up here. Mrs. Lofton represents District 6. So as you can see, all of our honorees tonight are going to have quite the impressive receiving line as they go across and get their honors from this group. Now we're going to begin our special recognitions part of the ceremony by honoring 4 schools who have each won wonderful prizes from State Farm Insurance. Over the years, we've seen that many of our videos deal with the kinds of issues that really get the attention of insurance companies. So if Mr. Michael Grimes will kindly come up here, will the TV production teams please stand from the following schools, and if you'll send your Student of the Year and your TV teacher down to the stage to get your awards. They are Lake Region High School. Lake Region, please stand. And Mr. Sparling and the teacher of the Student of the Year, please come forward. Lake Gibson High School. George Jenkins High School, Mr. Jansen. And Mrs. Baker and her student at Lakeland High School. Mr. Tajuri has also announced a special matching grant. So, Mr. Grimes, would you like to share the award with these folks?
Good evening. A little tall here, so bear with me. I'm Michael Grimes with State Farm, and I'm here to present the Shift into Safe Gear Awards. State Farm, in partnership with Mothers Against Drunk Driving, created these awards to recognize outstanding service learning video projects which focus on safe, unimpaired driving and the prevention of underage drinking. Each winning school will receive a $2,500 check from State Farm. And on a personal note, as a former television reporter, I have to say I was amazed at the quality of the videos and the talent that you have here in Polk County. We had 4 categories. The first category was Best Music Video, which went to Lake Gibson High School. Best Public Service Announcement to Lake Region High School. Best Short Film to Lakeland High School. And Best Documentary to George Jenkins High School. State Farm and MAD would like to thank the teachers and the students for all their hard work throughout this year.
Can you gather in closer because we need a picture? Mr. Tajuri has also announced that the Technology Division will match each of these grants for these schools. So their total award was $5,000 per school. And now we're going to begin the part where we recognize our Students of the Year. And behind me, where they will sit all during the night, are the students representing their schools. First, from Sykes Elementary, Hannah Elrod of Wendell Watson Elementary. Hannah, if you'll go across, please, and receive your certificate and your medallion from the board and the superintendent. From Juanita Elementary, we have Miss Patricia Vega. Patricia. And from Stevens Elementary, Alexis Jefferson. All right, now we need Hannah here, and we need Hannah, yes? Is there a hair doctor in the house? These young people are going to announce our most improved schools. It's a very difficult decision this year. As Dr. McKenzie said, all 108 of our schools are participating for the first time, an increase over 30 schools from the previous year. So it was really difficult to pick the most improved schools. But we looked at factors like how well their videos did, but also how many students that they involved in their program. So what I'm going to do now is ask Hannah Elrod of Wendell Watson to come to the microphone. Maestro, a drum roll, please. Hannah is going to tell us who our most improved elementary school was. Please stand when your name is announced. Sorry. Okay. All right, now, nice and loud for these folks, okay? And you want to use this mic right here? There you go. Okay, thank you, Maestro. Drum roll, yeah. Okay, Hannah. Most improved elementary school.
And the winner is Sykes Elementary.
Thank you. Thank you. If we can get one of our cadets to please take that to Sykes. Thank you very much. Honor guard. Okay, Patricia Vega, ready? You're going to announce who our most improved middle school was. Ready? Okay, Patricia.
The winner is Stand by Middle.
Thank you. Please stand. Stand by middle so that our cadets can bring you your certificate. Congratulations. Stand by this year alone. 0 classes the previous year. 3 classes with 75 students entered practically every category. Congratulations, Stand by middle. Okay, Miss Jefferson is going to tell you who our most improved high school TV production program is. Okay, Alexis, nice and loud, right here. Read that right there.
The winner is Arbondale.
Thank you. Congratulations, Auburndale. Auburndale's program didn't start until really January. And we were stunned at not only the depth of their entries, but the breadth of them. Every category, just amazing. Congratulations, Auburndale High School. Now we move on to our category awards, and we're going to do it a little bit differently this year. Because when your school is called out as an outstanding school, we want you to stand and achieve even more recognition than you normally would. Now, first, I need the next 6 students to come up so that I can introduce the award to you. The 6 students that are the ones presenting the film category. So I know I've got Bethune Academy, Crystal Lake Elementary, Blake, Laurel. Kindly come on down here and sit over here if you would. And then Auburndale High and Lakeland Senior. And what we need you to do as the night goes on, so we really keep moving, is when the high school winner is up here, go ahead, if you're presenting the next category, and make your way down over to the left of the stage. You can come right up, and that way we will keep moving. So we've got let's see, we're missing 2. Here they come, all right? You're going to get a lot of exercise tonight, believe me. Our first category is the short film category. Always a fun one. I mean, what American doesn't like to go to movies? It's one of the most challenging categories because it's very hard to make a very successful movie. So what we're going to do now is have Larry Sinibaldi of Bethune Academy and Amber Rolls of Crystal Lake Elementary go across, get their awards from the superintendent and the school board. And while they're doing that, which will be our pattern during the night, we will announce to you on the big screens who are the outstanding nominees for elementary school short film.
Category 10, short film. Elementary school nominees are Sand Hill, the FCAT Zone. Cleveland Court, Desperate Dreams. Elbert, Space Challenge.
Here's what we're going to do, gang. We have so many nominees this year that what we're going to do is ask one of them to use those famous words, and the winner is. So, Larry, we're going to have you say that, and if you'll step right over here at this microphone, you're going to say, and the winner is, but when you open this, you're going to step up and actually announce the name of the school, okay? And we'll do that the whole night. Again, this is Amber Rolls of Crystal Lake Elementary School, right? And Larry Sinibaldi of Bethune Academy. Maestro, drum roll, please. They are now going to tell you who had our best elementary school short film.
Sand Hill Elementary.
You can take these and sit back down. Thank you. Right over here, okay?
Please make sure your desks are cleared off and that you have a pencil.
Sandhill, come to the stage, please.
I'm so tired. My stomach is rumbling so loud I can't hear myself think. I'm so tired.
Alicia has now entered a world where staying up late and not studying is a nightmare. A world when your mind plays tricks on you because you did not eat breakfast. A world of confusion and frustration. Alicia has now entered the FCAT zone.
This day would come. Thank you to ITV and all that you've done for us. Going to trainings over the summer and in the fall, it really means a lot. We thank Mrs. Buckner, who's there out there, awesome principal, and of course my wonderful students. Couldn't do it without them. We worked hard, and look what we got. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Sandhill. For those of you on this side of the county who aren't quite familiar with where Sandhill is, you need your passport to go to Sandhill. Sandhill is one of our beautiful ridge schools. They probably left, my guess, last night to come down here in order to be here on time. Our county is very large. Okay, now our presenters for middle school short film are Adriana Dar of Blake Middle Academy and Jair Jean Gillis of Laurel Elementary. And so while Jair and Adriana are getting their awards, we will now meet the nominees for Best Middle School Short Film.
Category 10 short film middle school nominees are Lawton Childs, Tough Enough. Dundee Ridge, Cookies in the Hood. Southwest, Spider. Lake Gibson, Alyssa Lies.
And the win.
Maestro. Okay, Adriana and Jair are now going to tell us who the best middle school short film was.
And the winner is Southwest Middle School.
Thank you, thank you.
Genetics is one of those fields full of moral dilemmas that we get to talk about. Yes, Kyle?
Yes. If it's possible to clone an animal from a small DNA sample, isn't it also possible to clone an animal that's been, well, extinct?
You mean like Jurassic Park?
Well, sort of.
Theoretically, yes. But due to the age of fossils, there's really no good viable DNA.
Yeah, but theoretically, it could be done, right?
Let me put it to you this way. They haven't been able to do it yet. And even if they could, just like they did in the movie, do you think that's something we should be doing? So again, genetics is one of those things that has a lot of tricky moral questions. Okay, let's go ahead. Yes. That's right. I just wanted to confirm the order of the TH 1137 microscopes. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you very much. Have a great day.
I think the spider's over there. I just saw it. The army team is here.
What'd you tell them?
I had no choice. I had to tell them the spider was loose.
Kyle!
Look, we need all the help we can get. All right, the spider's on top of the library.
Roger that. Team's getting into position.
Come on.
Sorry, guys, you have to stand back. This thing's dangerous.
We know we created it.
Well, brace yourselves. We're gonna have to take it out. It's already taken down 2 of our men. Ready, sir. Roger. Fire at will!
Okay. Well, this was the most difficult project we had all year. We worked almost every Saturday for 3 months straight, and we used Maya, which was used to create the spider, and we worked on that for 5 months every Saturday. First of all, we want to thank Mr. Yates for the Maya software, of course, Eric Reinert for his awesome teaching, and Tom for the incredible animation. We want to thank Patrick for helping with the visual effects, Mr. Jansen, and the ROTC crew from George Jenkins for their camera rolls. Thank you also to Ms. Gold and Mr. Blanco for all their help. Now to Justin, who is director.
During filming on several occasions, I was accused of sounding a bit like, William Shatner, so here it goes. I would like to thank David Yates and the rest of the judges for this award. I would also like to thank the SBN crew for this award. I would like to thank Chris Mila for helping us win this award. Now here's Chris Philippi with what we like to call the happy dance.
All right, congratulations, Southwest Middle School. And if you're sitting in the front 2 rows in front of Southwest, we have earplugs coming. You're probably going to need them. Congratulations, Southwest Middle. And now to present our best high school short film, Chelsea Jaleo of Auburndale. Chelsea. And Emily Nance of Lakeland High School. And while Chelsea and Emily are receiving their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Short Film.
Category 10 short film high school nominees are Fort Meade, A Matter of Time. Lake Gibson, Love Always. Auburndale, The Detention Club. George Jenkins, Disrupted. East Area Adult, Pecking Order.
Okay, Maestro, drum roll. Chelsea and Emily will now tell you who our best high school short film was.
And the winner is Lake Gibson Senior.
Thank you.
I was getting ready for probably the most life-changing moment I will ever have. And all I could think about was how I wish my hair looked more like the girl in 17 magazine. He had this amazing candlelight dinner set up. It was so romantic. I leaned my head on his shoulder and I said, "I love you."
You do?
Yeah.
What's your proof of that?
I should have known what he meant when he said those 9 little words, and how large the consequences would
Can I
be.
go to the restroom? I don't feel well. Sure. Are you okay?
But as a teenager, you're kind of blind to what's going on right then. But your hindsight is 20/20.
God, how long do these things take? Chill out, it's almost time to check it.
Those minutes were the most agonizing minutes of my life.
It's okay.
Oh man, my knees are shaking so bad right now, y'all. Oh, this is amazing. And I listened to the middle schoolers say that they spent 3 months on theirs. Well, we spent 3 days. It came down to the last minute and we needed a short film, so I was like, Caitlin Garber, Madison, Tony, you guys want to get together and write a short film? And they were like, yeah, we want to write a short film. So we wrote a short film. And filmed it and edited it and everything else. I'd like to thank everyone at ITV and the amazing crew, because there's not one person who was at the all-nighter who did not contribute to the short film in one way or another, whether it was holding a boom mic or filming us or anything like that. And I'd like to thank our wonderful TV teacher, Miss McNabb, which she's way over there where I can't see her. There she is. And everything else that I can't remember right now because I'm so nervous. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Lake Gibson Senior, for winning our short film award for high school. And now, before we move on to category 9, which is our comedy, we'd like to recognize this year 3 very special schools in our district. It's challenging enough working in education and being a student, yes, in the year 2008 at a regular school. We have 3 facilities in our district who help us almost like God, help young people who face more challenges every day than most of the rest of us will ever recognize. And I'd like now, please, for Michael Robertson on the ITV staff to come, and he's going to introduce the first of these special schools. Michael?
Thank you. This year, we'd like to pay special recognition to our 3 learning centers, Doris Sanders Learning Center, Karen Siegel Academy, and Polk Life and Learning. Their schools have always worked hard to do special things for their students, and for a number of years, they've been using instructional television to enrich their students' lives. And the kids always look forward to seeing the show every day. It's a routine for them, and if they ever have any problems, technical errors, and they can't show it, they get a little upset. But one teacher told me at Doris Sanders that he substituted a daily news show one time. He went in and he said, okay, let's stand for the pledge. And then he said, okay, here's the lunch. And then he did a little tap dance, and they seemed to be okay with that that would be their TV show for the day. But really, they like seeing it on the television and seeing if they're going to see themselves. And tonight, we just want to share a little snippet of some of the things that they've used television production all through the year. So now, let's take a look at our first center we want to recognize, Doris Sanders Learning Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have the students and the staff who are here tonight from Doris Sanders stand? There they are over here. Congratulations, Doris Sanders. We love you. Mr. Robertson, who is here from Doris Sanders?
Our principal, Mrs. April Sumner, and teachers who work with this brilliant program is Mr. Roger White and Mrs. Holly Seckinger. Thank you.
Thank you again, Doris Sanders. Okay, we move on to category 9 now, some people's favorite, because who doesn't like to laugh? So this is the comedy category. Our first two presenters are Kimberly Velez of Blake Academy Elementary School Division and Luke Wilmoth of Davenport School of the Arts. So while Luke and Kimberly, and of course we need all the other students who are presenting in this category to come on up. The rest of you sit over here, but Luke, you and Kimberly go across the procession and receive your medallion and your certificate from the superintendent while we meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Comedy.
Category 9, Comedy. Elementary school nominees are Lena Vista, FCAT Nightmare. Sleepy Hill, Made You Look. Griffin, We Gotta Eat. Dr. N.E. Roberts, Boa Constrictor. Wendell Watson, Beltman.
And you're going to say the name of the school. All right, here are Kimberly and Luke to tell us who our Best Elementary School Short Film Comedy is.
Lena Vista Elementary.
Lena Vista.
Once that green "We are testing FCAT" sign goes out on the door, nobody will enter my room. That includes you, Tristan.
When I wake up in the morning and the longest
Mom, where are you? It's FCAT Day!
she went to work. No choice, Dad's car.
Looks really different from up here, guys. I've been back in the back for 3 or 4 years, and I just never could get the courage to really take it to the next level. We did a daily show, but we did a live show every day. And first I want to say thank you for all the equipment, Mr. Yates. I wrote these down just in case. Pam Mizell, I spoke to you earlier. Thank you so much. I took her live type class, and I learned how to mat video on letters. It was wonderful. And Justin Phillips for not ever making me feel really stupid when I call and I've crashed everything. And Mike Robertson. If it hadn't been for Mike, we would not be here. Having Mike come out to the schools to work with us on our equipment has meant more, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. That's why we have so many schools here. I really believe that. Miss Payne and Miss Harrison, I can't see you, but we love you. Our principal and assistant principal. And my son, who wouldn't come up here, who teaches at our school, wrote this and directed it and worked with Tristan, who did a great job acting. Thank you all very much. It's so much fun, it's so much more fun up here than it is back there.
Congratulations, Lena Vista Elementary School. And now to present middle school comedy, Krissa Robbers of Boone Middle School. Krissa. And A.J. Washuta of Lena Vista Elementary. While they're getting their medallions and their certificates from the superintendent, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Comedy.
Category 9 Comedy. Middle school nominees are Lake Gibson, Middle School Rap. Dundee Ridge, No Laughing Matter. Stambaugh, Valentine, What Not to Do. Rochelle School of the Arts, Test Squad, Mission Possible. Southwest, Pet Rock.
Okay, drum roll, maestro. Krissa and AJ are now going to tell you who our best middle school comedy was.
And the winner is Southwest Middle.
Are you tired of being alone?
Yeah.
Are you sick of sitting by yourself?
Of course.
Depressed because you don't have any friends to play with?
Well, duh.
Well, your days of being alone are finally over.
They are?
They certainly are, because Ronco proudly presents the Pet Rock.
Pet rock?
That's what I said, Pet Rock.
What's a pet rock?
Webster defines a rock as a hard, naturally formed material. The slang is one who is dependable. In other words, a pet rock is your own personal friend that's with you whenever you want. Pet rocks help you with math, reading, language arts, and yeah, even PE.
Pet rock, can you help me with this question? Thanks.
Pet rocks also come in a wide variety of colors.
Mine's brown. Mine's black.
Mine's gray.
You can even collect and trade your pet rocks, no matter what pet rock you have. It's always your best friend.
So how do I take care of my pet rock?
That's easy. Just store your pet rock in your garden, your pocket.
Well, making this video was a blast. Tons of people were involved and helped out on Saturdays to get this done. The idea from this project came from Chelsea, Victoria, and Tiana from their original show idea. So we just wanted to thank them for their original idea. Thank you to Shane for his 3D graphics and to several of the students from our 7th period, 6th grade class. They helped out too. Miss Neal really pushed us to get this done, and I am so glad. Thank you to Mr. Yates and all the judges for this honor.
Happy to, no. Congratulations, Southwest Middle, for Best Middle School Comedy. And I will tell you that Lake Gibson Middle, wherever you are, I think you're over here, yes? You received what we call the Judges Award for Excellence, which means you were tied with Southwest until the very last round. Congratulations, Lake Gibson Middle. And now we move on to high school comedy. Nothing probably more dangerous than comedic material into the hands of older, more dangerous students. So we're going to have Stephen Ponson of Bartow High School and Amanda Ratliff of Ridge Community receive their awards from the superintendent and the board. And while they're being so honored, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Comedy.
Category 9 Comedy high school nominees are Winter Haven, Got Lunch Again, Bartow, Anchorman, Ridge Community, Feel the Music, Lake Gibson, Rush Hour 3.5, George Jenkins, I Am Loser.
All right, Maestro, Stephen and Amanda, let's tell these folks who our best high school comedy was.
And the winner is?
George Jenkins.
Thank you.
I am starving. Houdini, you hungry? What do you want to eat? Cafeteria food? That sounds great. Come on. My name is Lindsay Herring. I'm the last student left at George Jenkins High School. I woke up one day after sleeping in class and everyone was gone. They've been gone for 5 days now. I'm broadcasting on all Polk County channels. If you are out there, I will be at the football stadium every day at midday when the sun is highest in the sky. Please come find me and my poor little rabbit. This is boring. I'm having no fun. Let's get out of here. Well, Houdini, I sure hope we can find a seat today. I want to sit right there. You need a price check for this rabbit, Miss Smithers?
We had quite a few challenges with this video. The original actor, he had to have some dental surgery. So about 9 days before due, we had to get Lindsay to come up and act. And she was great. We worked out a few things. some stuff, and got it done, and it was definitely a challenge, though.
What you just missed right there was, I'm king of the world, world. I'm just kidding. So I couldn't accept this award, or we couldn't accept thanking Jesus Christ. So of course we want to thank him for even being here. And I want to thank everyone behind me, Mr. Jansen, Bivens, David Ward, and everyone who supported us and encouraged us to get here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations again to the King of the World and her fellow kings and queens from George Jenkins High School. Once again, time does not permit us to look nearly at as much of these winning entries as we would like to. So I'll be telling you later in the show, and also they're in the souvenir program, all the times when you can watch the videos in their entirety, and they'll actually begin tonight on our school board website. We're going to podcast for the first time ever the Video Awards winner. So we'll talk more about that with you later. But now Mr. Robertson has the second of our special ESE centers.
Our next TV montage comes from Karen Siegel Academy.
Congratulations, Karen Siegel. And Karen Siegel, staff and students, would you please stand so we can recognize you? There they are over here. Congratulations.
The principal is Mrs. Donna Swindle, and the ITV teacher is Mrs. Kim McMurmay.
Thank you, Karen Siegel Academy. Now we're ready for Category 8. Do we have our new presenters yet? No, we don't. So if we can get our presenters for Category 8, please to come on up and get their awards from the superintendent. I need Casey Guffey of Boswell and Rachel Nedgman of Elbert Elementary School. Tyler Nettleton of Dan Jenkins Academy and Trinity Ramsey of Lewis Anna Woodbury, and Crystal Price of Fort Meade Middle Senior High, the senior high part, and Thomas Foltz of Winter Haven High School. So our first two students, Casey and Rachel, should go ahead and come over and get your awards while we meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Documentary.
Category 8, Documentary. Elementary school nominees are Churchwell, Let's Get Physical, Griffin, Kids Health, Lime Street, Horseshoe Creek Wildlife Refuge, Cumbie, School Improvement, R. Bruce Wagner, Vista Is, Laurel, Walt Disney, The Man Behind the Dreams.
Maestro. And now, Casey and Rachel, could you tell us who had our best elementary school documentary?
And the winner is Bruce Warner.
R. Bruce Wagner.
probably all know a senior citizen. That's a person old enough to be our grandparents. But are they living alone? Can they still drive themselves? Do they have enough money to buy groceries that last through the month? Are they ill and need someone to check up on them? If so, they could need the services of VISTI. VISTI, which means Volunteers in Service to the Elderly, allows these cherished individuals to live independently in their own homes and to do so safely, comfortably, and in good physical and mental health. Why does elderly need our assistance? Here's a few reasons. Many do not have enough money to make it through the month, face loneliness, and do not have family living close by to help them out. VISTI offers many programs to assist their day-to-day living. One is called the Commodities Program. After lining up and getting First, I want to thank Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and then my daddy for driving me to school every morning to be there early. And I want to thank Miss Hurst, Miss Stein, Miss McDonald, and Miss Ward. I also want to thank my ITV crew because I couldn't have done it without them, and Miss O'Reilly, who works with VISTI, and she let me go in and do this. So thank you.
Congratulations again, R. Bruce Wagner. And you can imagine if the quality of an elementary school documentary is like that, what's in store when these children get older. It's really quite amazing. And although the Student Television Network doesn't permit elementary schools to enter, a lot of our elementary schools would knock off some of the high schools around the country, really. Okay, now we're going to present middle school documentary, and our presenters are Tyler Nettleton of Dan Jenkins Academy. Tyler. And Trinity Ramsey of Lewis Anna Woodbury. And while Tyler and Trinity are getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Documentary.
Category 8 Documentary Middle School nominees are Davenport School of the Arts, Ronald McDonald House Charities, The 411. Kathleen, Why is FCAT Important? Southwest, The Burn Baby. Dundee Ridge, Obesity, A Threat to America. Lake Gibson, It's Not All Fun and Games.
Okay, Maestro, Tyler, Trinity, let's tell them who our best middle school documentary is.
The winner is
Lake Gibson and Middle.
Coach said to fake right and break left. Watch out for the pick and keep an eye on the fence. Gotta run the give and go, take the ball to the hole, and don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game, and don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. Just keep your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get ahead in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get ahead in the game.
There are millions of teens involved in organized sports in our country. In fact, many teens play more than one sport, resulting in overlapping practices and competitions. From football to soccer to dance and everything in between, teen athletes are pushing themselves to be the best. Add to this competitive drive the expectations of coaches and parents, and the risk of being injured while playing a sport increases.
I think he does what it takes to better himself. It's very competitive. There's a lot of teams out there. We play travel ball in addition to rec ball, and he does extra things to try to get better, and but he does it because he likes it.
I think that it's important for the kids to have a certain amount of drive to push themselves to be successful. If they don't push themselves a little bit, then they're not going to be the best that they can possibly be.
I think all kids in a competitive environment will push themselves. It's a parent's responsibility to make sure that they're not obsessing about it or pushing themselves too hard where they're going to endanger themselves.
Severe injuries that used to be limited to professional players are now showing up in young athletes.
Thank you so much for this award. First, I would like to thank my parents for always taking me to where I needed to be, for Miss Sederberg for everything, because none of this would have happened without her. Making this documentary was a lot of fun and hard work, and I was honored when Miss Sederberg asked me to do this. It was really cool because it was something that I could relate to. I would like to thank the editors for putting all the hard work into this. Thank you again for this award.
Isn't it nice that the entire student body from Lake Gibson showed up? Okay, now we're going to move on to the high school documentary. Our presenters are Crystal Price of Fort Meade Middle Senior and Thomas Foltz of Winter Haven High School. And while Crystal and Thomas are getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Documentary.
Category 8 documentary. High school nominees are Lake Region, Homeless, George Jenkins, Causing a Disruption, Ridge Community, Riding with the Monster, Lake Gibson, Rise from Turmoil, the Child Safety Acts, Fort Meade, The Voting Process, Winter Haven, Internet Safety, Auburndale, the 9th Grade Academy.
Okay, Maestro, Crystal and Thomas, tell them who our Best High School Documentary is.
And the winner is...
Lake Region Senior.
Most homeless people are just people without a home. They have hopes, dreams, desires, just like you and me. We live in one of the richest nations in the world, yet we find a great part of our citizens living below the poverty line. There's an average of 300 million people living in the US. It is estimated that there are 3.5 million homeless people and 1.35 million are children. The average age of a homeless person living in the United States is 9 years old.
Been staying at the best motel because I was living in a rooming house, and about 13 of us got kicked out because of the conditions of the rooming house, fire hazards, rats, roaches, ants. And the roof needs to be replaced because when it rains, it leaks a lot. In one of the bathrooms, you can get electrocuted when you turn the lights on. And there's a lot of other health issues. They said that there was a lot of different health codes to the place.
Their compassionate hearts are drawn to certain homeless people and are touched by their personalities. Henry's story really touched my heart and has affected me ever since I met him. He carries a small backpack with him where he carries all his belongings. He works a day labor job as a garbage man and finds items like his clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, This is Ricky Maldonado. He is the young man who produced this documentary. Would you please stand and honor him? It is a beautiful work.
I had one goal in mind while making this documentary, and I wanted to show a compelling story that was inspiring, and most of all, something that was nonfiction, and this happens right in our hometown of Polk County. It's seeing homeless people is you know about them, but you really don't know that they're out there, and this really has changed my life in many ways. I just want to, with my documentary, I just wanted to show, I wanted the audience to feel, I don't want you to feel pity for them. I want you to appreciate what you have, that you have a roof over your head to sleep, that you have warm clothes while they don't. I want to thank Frank Smith. He was a big help. Mark and Julie Davis. I couldn't have done it without them. Ron Boss, Don, Henry, Kathy Glisson, Bruce Robinson, Mr. Sparling, and most of all, God for keeping us safe while the filming of this documentary. And I would like to give a special thanks to Ann Pirro, who always believed in me. Thank you.
Mr. Maldonado, here you are. Young men like Ricky Maldonado, they're why we do what we do in our field. Mr. Robertson is now going to tell us about the third special center.
Our final special recognition this evening is Polk Life and Learning.
Hello, I'm George Tyler, here at Polk Life and Learning with our new nurse, Mrs. Elder Smith.
Edwin, do you have a Halloween howl?
Yes, I do, Boo. What is a monster's favorite flavor?
I don't know.
It's lemon slime.
Good morning, leopards, and welcome to the Polk Life News. I'm George Tyler.
I'm Jarvis Carter.
And I'm Dawson Ritchie.
Please let me introduce to you my new friend, Cool Luke. Hey, Cool Luke, how you doing?
When I win first place in boxing, I have fun.
Wow, first place, congratulations.
Good morning, leopards, and welcome to the Polk Life News.
Thank you, Richard. Until next time, have a Go Level Friday and a safe weekend. Bye.
Okay, well, the staff and the students of Polk Life and Learning, would you kindly stand so we could recognize you? And let's see where they are. To the right. Oh, up here in the balcony. Congratulations, Polk Life and Learning. There we are.
Principal, Mrs. Jean Odell, and ITV teacher, Diane Buskowski. Thank you.
Mr. Robertson, before you go away, in my time with the Polk County Schools, we've tried to improve our program every single year, but never during those 19 years at the helm of ITV have I witnessed the improvement in our program like I did this year. As Dr. McKenzie said, every single one of our schools is now participating. A jump in 1 year alone of 30 schools. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who is responsible for that improvement. Teachers, would you please stand if your year has been affected by this man's love? Mike. Abdu, I think it was the best decision we've ever made in the department and perhaps the division as well. Okay, we've honored our high school documentary folks. So now we're moving on to reporting, and we need our next set of wonderful honorees up here, please. Congratulations, students. Kunal Shah of Brigham Academy, Cassidy Starling of Floral Avenue, please come on up. Sean DeMullen of Davenport School of the Arts, the middle school part. Emily Douglas of Lewis Anna Woodbury. Nathan Webb of Frostproof High. And Christina Vallejo of Lakeland Highlands Middle. So now, Kunal and Cassidy, please go across and get your awards from the superintendent and the school board. And while they're getting their recognitions, let us meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Reporting.
Category 7, reporting and interviewing elementary school nominees are Churchwell, Lime Street, Sykes, Cleveland Court, Sleepy Hill, R. Bruce Wagner, Lewis, Griffin, Lena Vista.
Okay, Kunal and Cassidy, let's tell them who our best elementary school reporting was.
And the winner is
Bruce Wagner Elementary.
Thank you.
Did you see that? That's the Tooth Fairy, and we all know why she comes. This month is National Dental Health Month, and today is National Tooth Fairy Day. After the start of the show, we will visit a dentist's office to get more tips on keeping our teeth healthy and clean. And after that, we will join the Tooth Fairy to learn more about her. So let's get started. Along with eating healthy foods, brushing, and flossing, visiting the dentist is also an important way of keeping your teeth healthy. Many of you probably know, or maybe even visit, Dr. Bop. Let's go talk with him now. Tricia, can you tell us what you're doing with Kendall right now?
Yes, I'm cleaning Kendall's teeth. Kendall's here at Dr. Bop's office for her checkup.
Well, how old should you be when you go to the dentist?
Usually we like to see our patients around age 3, and then twice a year from then on for a cleaning and a checkup.
Thank you very much for this award for my entire group of ITV. I'd like to thank God, and I'm a little nervous here, but a lot of people, freaky, okay. Miss Hurst, Miss Stein, Miss McDonald, and Miss Ward especially for letting us have this program. And I'm just really glad that we could have this award, and I didn't see this coming in. Whoa, lots of eyes.
Congratulations, R. Bruce Wagner, on some terrific reporting segments in this category. Well, now we need Sean DeMullen of Davenport School of the Arts and Emily Douglas of Lewis Anna Woodbury. And while Sean and Emily are receiving their awards from the superintendent and the board, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Reporting.
Category 7, reporting and interviewing middle school nominees are Southwest, Jewett Academy, Lakeland Highlands, Lake Gibson.
Okay, Sean and Emily, let's tell these folks who our best middle school reporting and interviewing is.
And the winner is?
Lake Gibson Middle.
The Lakeland Silver Moon Drive-In was opened April 14, 1948, a full 15 years after Richard Hollingshead opened the first drive-in theater. His idea was to take the convenience of the drive-in restaurant and expand it to include the silver screen. The height of the drive-in's popularity was from 1948 to 1954, when their numbers grew from 820 to 3,775 theaters. In 1996, Harold Spears purchased the Silver Moon as well as the Joyland Theater in Date City.
I enjoy entertaining customers, and I enjoy motion pictures myself. I've kind of been around it all my life, and I enjoy the entertainment business.
The movies have always been a great place to escape reality. Drive-ins make the experience even better and transport the viewer back to a simpler time.
I just like the drive-in because it's got really good prices and it shows really good movies here.
I like coming to the drive-in. It's a better atmosphere. It's more family-oriented. The seats aren't hard, squishy. You're relaxed, you're comfortable, you can enjoy the movie. It's a lot better than going to a movie theater.
I like that you get service and everything, and when you go watch the movie.
It is an honor to win.
Our reporters always do their best to get their packages done right.
We would like to thank Ms. Sederberg for helping us with all of our packages and believing in us.
Thank you again for this award.
Congratulations again, Lake Gibson Middle School. Good reporting and interviewing is at the heart of broadcast production. So those young people are going to go a long way if they decide to pursue careers in this field. Next, we want to honor our high school reporting. Our presenters are Nathan Webb of Frostproof High and Christina Vallejo of Lakeland Highlands Middle. And while Nathan and Christina are getting their awards from the superintendent and the school board, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Reporting.
Category 7, reporting and interviewing. High school nominees are Lakeland, George Jenkins, Bartow, Lake Gibson, Winter Haven.
Okay, Maestro. Nathan, Christina, let's tell them who was our best high school reporting school.
And the winner is
George Jenkins Sr.
While most students are doing activities like this, some are doing activities like this.
There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Meet Roger.
I am the executive director and the lead instructor for Tianvica Riding Academy.
Roger supervises an organization which facilitates therapeutic horse riding for developmentally disabled clients.
The movement of the horse mimics quite a bit the movement of the human body. So if we have a rider who cannot walk or has very limited motion in their legs, or when they start riding, their legs are so tight they're really up high on the saddle. And by the end of a riding lessons, their legs will be dropping almost, hanging instead of being tight.
Jeremy is one of the many young people with mental or physical disabilities who benefit from the soothing horse rides.
My name is Jeremy. I'm 22 years old. I enjoy coming out here with the staff, learning more about what they do, cleaning out the stalls, taking responsibilities of the horses, prepare them to for people with disabilities to be involvement.
Thank you. We all take great pride in our news show, and we feel that probably the most important part of having a good news show is also having great reporting as well. So everybody you see behind us really did a great job with our reporting. Jessica Shipley, Rachel Wynn, everybody you see behind us really did a great job.
Austin Snodgrass.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. So Nick, you want to say something?
A lot of it goes into filming, reporting, editing. Takes a lot of talent and skill, and there's not many individuals that would want to get up in front of the camera, and we have a good crew that will, and also a very good-looking crew. So I'll just leave it there and say I want to thank Mr. Jansen also with his talent wherever he is. There he is. And, well, thank you.
Congratulations, George Jenkins, for your reporting victory. The next three categories are our announcer categories, and we do those a little bit differently because in this case, we want the nominees to come down to the front. So as your names are called out, as you see them on the big screens, and Mr. Shaw's eloquent voice lets you know who you are, please come to the front. Now, of course, I need the students who are going to be opening the envelopes up here, so let's move it to the stage, please. Kyra Thompson and Corinna Castillo, please come on down. Hakeem Morales and Elizabeth Kovacs, and Justin Bivens and Morgan Craven. So come on down to the stage. Now at this point, we need Kyra and Corinna to go over and accept their awards from the superintendent. Kyra is from Caldwell Elementary School, and Corinna is from Garden Grove Elementary School. So while they're getting their awards from the superintendent and the school board, again, when you hear your name called, nominees, please come down to the front and line up here on the steps and face the audience so we can recognize you. So let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Announcing Teams.
Category 6, Announcing Team. Elementary school nominees are Stevens, America Thomas, and Alexis Jefferson. Griffin, Shelby Fallon, and Gisela Polanco. Cleveland Court, Avery Bradshaw and McKenna Lewis. Chena Lakes, Spencer Chase and Tyler Cole. Sykes, Connor Kirby and Brianna Howard. Sleepy Hill, Michael Pedroso and Tierra Thomas. Churchwell, Haley Dirk and Carly McClellan. Brigham Academy, Brian Parrish and Elena Brown. Lewis, Emily Douglas and Brenda Loza. Oscar J. Pope, Michaela Giddens and Nikki Wilson. Lincoln Avenue, Gina DeGioia and Anika Mullaney. R. Bruce Wagner, Hillary McLeod and Alyssa Butts. Lena Vista, A.J. Washuta and Jody Ann Hyde. Lime Street, Casey Lehman and Elizabeth Kovacs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the nominees for the Best Elementary School Announcing Teams in Polk County, Florida for 2008. We have trophies for each of these young people, as well as certificates. I ask that you wait there, and when the best announcers are announced, the best two folks will come up here and do their acceptance. And the rest of you fine honorees will kindly go over to your right because we're going to give you your trophies and your certificates now. So Maestro, drum roll. Kyra and Corinna, tell them who our best elementary school announcing team is.
And the winner is
Brenda Loza and Emily Douglas.
Brenda and Emily are from Lewis Anna Woodbury.
Howdy! Welcome to Lion Country Today. I'm Brenda Loza.
And I'm Emily Douglas. It's 4-H Day here on LCT News. And boy, do we have an exciting show for you.
Before we get started, let's stand for the pledge.
How many of you lions out there have ever heard of 4-H?
It's the coolest club in town.
Created over 100 years ago, 4-H has a lot of activities for kids our age.
How many of y'all would like to raise an animal?
Me! Would you like to raise a cow?
A pig?
A rabbit?
A turkey?
Each year, kids our age raise animals to show and sell in the Polk County Youth Fair. You can have fun raising an animal and make a little extra spending cash too when you sell it.
But Emily, what if you don't like animals?
Then 4-H has something for you too. Maybe you like to sew, bake, or grow plants. You can learn how to do all these things when you're a member of the 4-H club.
Wow, I never knew just by joining 4-H you can... Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked.
I'd like to thank you for this award. I'd like to thank Miss New, Miss Carrier, thank God, thank my mom for bringing me here. And that's it.
And that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking still.
Congratulations to Emily Douglas and Brenda Loza. They're of Lewis Anna Woodbury School. I believe they're 9 years old. Amazing. Lewis Anna Woodbury only goes to the 3rd grade. That's as high as the grade level goes. That's amazing. And like I said before, our nominees are getting their outstanding trophies. The field is so good that all these young people are wonderful. They really are. And now, before we meet our middle school announcing teams, and again, we want you to do the same thing as you hear your name announced teams. Come on down to the front. Our presenters are Hakeem Morales of Dundee Ridge Middle School and Elizabeth Kovacs of Lime Street Elementary. And while Hakeem and Elizabeth are getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Announcing Team.
Category 6 announcing team. Middle school nominees are Lake Gibson, Kelsey Friend, and Jordan Lester. Bartow, Taylor Dorman, and Haley Stewart. Southwest, Elizabeth Crum and Alex Taylor. Lakeland Highlands, Brianna Vidal and Christine Nudstrup.
Okay, Maestro. Hakeem and Elizabeth.
And the winner is?
Oops, hold on one second. We need to get the rest of our honorees here.
Okay, then.
So drum roll, that's fine. We just wait. We're still waiting for the rest. The church is so large, I forget that it takes a while.
Good?
Okay, do we have all the nominees here for Best Middle School Announcing Team? No, we don't. From the far reaches of Victory Church, they're making their way down to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the outstanding middle school announcers for 2008. All right, Hakeem and Elizabeth, tell us who was the best announcing team.
And the winner is?
Elizabeth Crum and Alex Taylor.
that a Big Mac from McDonald's is 540 calories?
Well, do you like Starbucks?
Yes, I do.
A double chocolate chip frappuccino is 510 calories.
No way. And a coffee and a chocolate donut from Dunkin' Donuts is 410 calories.
Good morning, Southwest. I'm Alex.
And I'm Elizabeth here at Dunkin' Donuts on South Florida Avenue.
On the menu today, we have donuts, bagels, smoothies, coffee, and
Wait, donuts, bagels, smoothies? Do you eat this kind of stuff on a regular basis?
Yeah, why?
Because obesity is a growing epidemic in America, and it can affect all ages, and eating it every day can leave you with bad consequences.
That's why we're here to help you stay healthy in a fast food world. Learning to maintain a healthy body weight is important to a healthy life. Good eating habits, regular exercise, and a good view of a healthy body weight are essential elements in preventing obesity.
Learning healthy eating habits and good Well, in the beginning, Alex and I weren't even planning on doing together. Actually, we were competing for solo.
We started working together and we realized that, we wanted to do this.
And we're very thankful for this honor, and we want to give a special thanks to
Mr. Yates and the judges,
Mrs. Mila, our director of TV production,
all of our editors, and our parents.
So that's it, and thank you again. And
Thank
have
you.
A great night.
Congratulations to Southwest Middle for our middle school announcing team. And now our presenters for high school are Justin Bivens of George Jenkins High and Morgan Craven of Lawton Childs Academy. And while they are receiving their awards from the superintendent and the board, let's meet the nominees, the highly competitive nominees for Best Middle or High School Announcing Team.
Category 6 announcing team. High school nominees are George Jenkins, Austin Snodgrass, and Kaylee Whitman. Lake Gibson, Cortland Doherty, and Allison Leslie. Auburndale, Leah Fowler and Victoria Henning Smith. Kathleen, Kelsey Coe, and Hannah McLennan. Winter Haven, Kimberly Davidson and Kaylee Mizell. Lakeland, Angela Hill and Eliana Rivera.
Okay, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3 announcing teams. I see another team over here, and I think, again, from the far reaches. Now that we're really completely filling the church, it will take us a little bit longer to get everybody here, but I believe they're here now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you our best high school announcers for 2008. Okay, Maestro. Justin and Morgan, tell these folks who our best announcing team was.
And the winner is?
Winter Haven Senior High School.
Most high school juniors and seniors already know where they want to go to college.
But for those of you who don't, we're here to show you through the admissions process.
And what to do after already admitted.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Kimberly with BDTV, reporting from the University of Florida campus.
And we're here to show you your way through college.
The action plan for high school juniors and seniors. Meet with counselor and sign up for as many AP, honors, and dual enrollment courses as possible. Take the SAT and ACT as many times as possible. Attend college fairs. Look for scholarships and financial aid opportunities like FAFSA. Visit campuses, and begin applications.
The action plan once you're admitted to colleges: let other colleges know your decision, confirm your acceptance, usually with a deposit, send your final transcripts, your housing applications, and your immunizations to the college, maintain your grades, and visit the campus to get familiar with it.
I'm gonna go to the University of West Virginia.
I'm looking to go to Southeastern.
I'm gonna go to UF.
I'm going to FAMU.
I'm going to the big FSU.
I'm going to the University of Texas.
Wow, we are so surprised. Good thing we made it down here in time because we almost didn't. Yeah. But we're so excited. So we'd like to thank everybody at Winter Haven High School for all your help, Miss Mizell, everybody who helped us out. And we'd like to thank ITV and our parents for supporting us. And we'd like to thank God, of course. So
thanks to everybody at BDTV. You guys are amazing.
And we'd like to congratulate the other nominees because they did a fantastic job as well. All the schools around here are fantastic as well.
Congratulations, everybody. We didn't make it down in time to shake your hands or anything, but I know you guys worked so hard on this because I know we did too.
Definitely. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Now, before we move on to Category 5, which is Best Female Announcer, we need Miss Cindy Solitos of Apple Computers to please come up because Apple has donated iPod Touches, as a matter of fact, to the winners in this category. They are also getting a camera from Lee Hartman & Sons in addition to their trophy and their certificate. So this is quite the prize, as you might imagine. Our presenters are Dominique Mobley and Petra Cardoso. Are they up here? Oops, kindly. We need our new presenters, please. Dominique and Petra, Kendrick Slay of Fort Meade, Gina DeGioia of Lincoln Avenue, and Marquise Lee of Haines City, and Aaron Cassioli of Rochelle. And we actually need Dominique and Petra to come on over and get your awards now while we meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Female Announcer.
Category 5, Female Announcer. Elementary school nominees are R. Bruce Wagner, Hillary McLeod, Lime Street, Maddie Sparks, Chain of Lakes, Hyatt Katramiz, Garner, Petra Cardoso Chavez, Sleepy Hill, Tierra Thomas, Sand Hill, Mariella Tena, Cleveland Court, McKenna Lewis, Lindsay Nickerson, Lincoln Avenue, Gina DeGioia.
Okay, we'll wait a moment or two here for the rest of our ladies to arrive at the front of the stage. They're getting their exercise in tonight, right? Okay, do we have them all here? Maestro, this is a real big announcement, ladies. So Dominique and Petra, will you tell these folks who our best elementary school lady announcer is?
And the winner is
McKenna Lewis.
Thank you. McKenna.
Cougars, Wo Zhao McKenna, Gung Hei Fat Choi. That means Happy Chinese New Year. It's Thursday, February 7th, and China is starting its celebration today of their new year. We are reporting to you from the Great Wall of China. Isn't it grand? The Great Wall of China is 4,000 miles long. It could stretch from Florida to the North Pole. It's hard to leave the wall, but we have more beauty straight ahead in the Cougar Art Museum.
Hey Cougars, I'm McKenna, here to tell you about the Jogathon. Go for the gold, we are running laps. The Jogathon is an awesome way to raise money for your school. If you raise $25 or more, you automatically get a Go for the Gold t-shirt. Top money collectors will receive a $25 gift card. The top money collector will receive a $50 gift card.
First, I would like to thank God because without him, none of this would be possible. I would also like to thank Mr. Yates because, I would also like to thank Mr. Yates because without him, this would be impossible. The ITV department too, Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Hickman, and my family for all of their support, and all of my crew like Avery and Taylor. So thank you so much for this award. It's a real honor.
Congratulations, McKenna Lewis of Cleveland Court, our elementary announcer of the year for ladies. And now to present the middle school lady announcer, Kendrick Slay of Fort Meade Middle Senior and Gina DeGioia of Lincoln Avenue Academy. And while they're getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Female Announcer.
Category 5, Female Announcer. Middle school nominees are Rochelle School of the Arts, Erin Cascioli, Boone, Chrissa Robbers, Bartow, Marissa Dela Cruz, Lawton Childs, Morgan Craven, Stambaugh, Rachel Bradford, Lake Gibson, Maggie Roberts, Jewett Academy, Emily Curran, Lakeland Highlands, Natalie Bromwell, Southwest, Tessa Bright.
Okay, it looks like the ladies are making their way here. I think we have one more. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the outstanding middle school lady announcers for 2008. And now, Maestro, Kendrick and Gina, let's tell these folks who our top middle school lady announcer is.
And the winner is
Lawton Childs Middle Academy.
Thank you.
A sunny summer day in Florida. That means outdoor fun, but for your health, you should try to avoid too much. More than 1 million cases of skin cancer are diagnosed each year, and most of them are sun-related. The sun's rays are UVA rays and UVB rays, which cause damage to your skin. It can also cause early wrinkles, skin cancer, and other skin issues. The sun's rays are most harmful from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Skin cancer is most likely to occur on parts of your body that are exposed over and over again. So during this time, you should try to stay inside or in the shade. When you're in the sun, wear tightly woven fabrics or UV-proof clothes to protect yourself from the sun's rays. The best way to protect your skin, though, is to wear a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15. Apply frequently to the hands, face, neck, and ears. Something you might not think about is wearing sunglasses. Wear sunglasses that block 99 to 100% of the UV rays. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer.
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank the ITV program and David Yates for putting all of this together because there would be no competition if it weren't for you guys, so thank you so much. And then I would like to thank my mom for driving me around and doing my reports all year and helping me after school till like 5 o'clock, so thank you so much, Mom. And then I would like to thank Mr. Young and the rest of my KTV crew. So thank you guys. And then last but not least, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Woo.
Okay, oops. Morgan, the goodies. I'm sure. Would anybody like her iPod and her camera? She's, oh yeah, a few hands. Yeah. Okay, our presenters for Best High School Lady Announcer are Marquise Lee of Haines City High and Aaron Cassioli of Rochelle School of the Arts. There's Aaron. So while Aaron is getting her certificate and award from the superintendent and the board, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Lady Announcer.
Category 5 female announcer. High school nominees are Lake Gibson, Caitlin Harrell, Bartow, Kayla Goff, George Jenkins, Kaylee Whitman, Winter Haven, Kaylee Mizell, Auburndale, Chelsea Jaleo, Lakeland, Emily Nance.
While we're waiting for the rest of our ladies to get down here, I will tell you once again that these announcer categories, the finalists are all judged by TV stations around the country. This year we used a Virginia station and one in Reno, Nevada, and they report the same thing every year to us. Where do you keep coming up with all these talented folks in one little corner of America? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you our top female high school announcers for 2008. And Maestro, Aaron, let's tell these folks who this most coveted honor goes to.
And the winner is Winter Haven Senior, Kaylee Mizell.
Kaylee explains the news. Now, here's the girl who helps little minds understand big news stories. Cousin Kaylee.
Hi, boys and girls. This week, Cousin Kaylee's on vacation, and maybe you are too. You probably got the week off because of spring break, but you know what? Congress has 2 whole weeks off. In fact, welcome to a special Cousin Kaylee episode all about the hardest Congress in America, Congress. That's why Cousin Kaylee's news word for this week is recess. Recess is the word they use when Congress takes days off. Now, it's not like school recess. Congress doesn't go out and play and goof off and pick on people who can't fight back. No, they do that when they're in session. Congressional recess is officially called a district work period. It's when each congressperson goes back to their hometown. There's a district work period for Independence Day, Memorial Day, and President's Day. And actually, each one of those days lasts for a week, by the way. And there's a 2-week district work period surrounding April. Actually, that's where they are now. It's during spring break when everybody leaves town, so the Congress people have no choice but to follow their constituents to where they are to work. Now, all those work periods make them so tired, boys and girls, that they need the whole entire month of August for recess just so they can recharge. Actually, that's also called a district summer work period, so actually that must be the hardest work of all. But the rest of the year, they're hard at work in Washington, Monday to Friday, doing all the, actually that's all just Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, because they need Mondays and Fridays to go back to their hometowns. Boys and girls, it's like having a home office with all the savings of home office, if you don't count the flying there and back, which they don't because Cousin Kaylee and your parents pay for that. Oh, and someday you will too. Oh, but let's not forget those exhausting fact-finding missions. Oh, they're grueling, the incredible amount of facts to be found in Hawaii and the Kingdom Islands. So when Congress does actually get time off, they have earned it. It's between Christmas and New Year's that they get to spend time with their families. Actually, it's between Thanksgiving and New Year's when they get to spend time with their families. Actually, between late October and New Year's. Boys and girls, if you're wondering why Congress needs so many days off, maybe it's because they need to rest up for the hardworking year ahead. Because you know, with over 90% of them getting reelected, they're pretty sure to be stuck in this dead-end job for another term. Well, boys and girls, if you still haven't figured out the difference between work and recess, that could mean that you'll be congressional material when you grow up. Or especially if you don't. Well, Cousin Kaylee will be back from her recess next week to explain the news. And until then...
I don't know if you guys noticed, but my knees are like wobbling right now.
First off, I don't have anything against congressmen. My brother is actually going to be a senator, swear. He is. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God. Without all him, nothing could be possible. Second of all, I'd like to thank my great BDTV staff, especially my editor, Scott and Tom, and a special thanks to Eddie Matthews, Joel Faubert, and Kimberly Davidson, and John Alderman for all the hard work they helped me with. I'd like to thank my family, of course, and my best friend, Matt. And honestly, I can say that this is, I put so much hard work into this, but I couldn't have done it without a very special person to me. And I think she's the reason why that I'm the luckiest girl here tonight. Because my mom's not only my mom, but she's my television production teacher, and I love her. So, thank you so much.
Dr. McKenzie, is it possible for the school board to adopt that congressional calendar for, yeah, okay. All right, congratulations, Kaylee and Winter Haven, on your honor. And I would like to recognize Emily Nance of Lakeland High School. She was a Judges Award finalist for this honor. Very, very good. Now we move on to the guys. So this is Category 4, male announcer. Again, they will be winning an iPod Touch and a camera in addition to their trophy and certificate. So if I can have the next round of Students of the Year to please come up, Tyler and Eva, Zach and Sarah, Paul and Pauline. Come on up to the stage. And once again, guys, when you hear your name, come down to the front and be recognized. So Tyler and Eva, come on across now and get your certificate and your medallion from the superintendent and the board. And while Tyler and Eva are being honored, let's meet the nominees for Best Male Elementary School Announcer.
Category 4, male announcer. Elementary school nominees are Chain of Lakes, Cole Walters, Alta Vista, Ryan Peoples, Brigham Academy, Brian Parrish, Davenport, Ben Wilmoth, Lena Vista, Tristan Maxwell, Sleepy Hill, Michael Pedroso.
Okay, here come our distinguished gentlemen. I see 3. Here comes number 4. Do we have somebody coming from way up top? I think so. Trying to make sure. Two guys coming from the other zip code in the balcony. You can imagine, even if you've never stood in front of a camera, how difficult this is. So please join me in honoring these outstanding male announcers for 2008. And Maestro, we're going to let Tyler Cole of Chain of Lakes and Eva Richardson of Gibbon Street tell these folks who our top male elementary announcer is.
And the winner is
Ben Wilmoth of Davenport, School of the Arts. Come up here.
Hello, DSA. Are you hungry? Come, you pirates, come. It be time for grub. Today's lunch is pizza, golden nuggets of corn, Popeye salad, mixed veggies, and milk. My favorite. Buy my lunch or walk the plank. I'll get it. I said I'll get it. Hello? How you doing? No, don't worry about it. I got it all rearranged. Have your people call my people, we do lunch.
First, I'd like to thank my mom for helping me come up with these ideas, and Miss Peters for helping me, and the tech crew, and my brother. And that's it. Thank you very much. Good night.
And my brother. All right, our presenters for middle school male announcer are Zach Wolf of Jewett Academy and Sarah Lanuti of Loftman Oaks Elementary School. And while Sarah and Zach are getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Male Announcer.
Category 4, male announcer. Middle school nominees are Stambaugh, Dale Hammond, Blake Gibson, Zach Phillips, Davenport School of the Arts, Sage Kane, Southwest, Arthur Zager, Dundee Ridge, Hakeem Morales.
And the winner is? No, not quite. We're going to wait till then. All right, oh, here comes our fourth nominee. And we should have one more. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you our top middle school male for 2008. Maestro. Okay, Zach and Sarah, they're waiting for this one. Who is our top male announcer?
And the winner is
Blake Gibson, middle, Zach
Our school opened its doors in 1975 as a junior high school. Students in grades 7 through 9 attended classes, participated in sports, and joined clubs such as drama, ROTC, and the Say No Club. I'll tell you more about the history of our school after today's sponsors. Students have always cheered for their football, basketball, soccer, and bowling teams. Our mascot has always been the shark, but did you know how it got chosen? Let's go to Maggie Roberts for today's top story. Lunch has always been the highlight of my school day. Let's see what's cooking in the Sharp Bite Cafe. So the next time you're walking down our halls, think about how it was all those years ago. And thank your lucky stars we weren't the late Gibson Badgers. Stay classy and stay tuned for Channel 1 News.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much for this award. It's a huge honor. With competition so hard, I'm thankful that I accomplished this. I'd like to thank Miss Setterberg. She was always helping me through all of this. My parents, yes, clap, yes. My parents, they're always believing in me, letting us film at my house and stuff, whatever. And my friends, especially Ashley and Charlie, who are over there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, they're amazing. Thank you for this award.
Congratulations, Zach. And now to present our high school male announcer, Paul Dawson of Karen Siegel Academy. And Pauline Jarvis of Southwest Middle. All right. All right, Paul, right over here. And while Paul and Pauline are receiving their awards, this is a wonderful moment, ladies and gentlemen. While they're receiving their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Male Announcer.
Category 4, male announcer. High school nominees are Lakeland, Colton Gilbert, George Jenkins, Austin Snodgrass, Auburndale, Nick Liggett, Bartow, Lawrence Laguerra, Lake Gibson, Blaine Chambly.
All right, let's meet our nominees down here. We should have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. Here comes number 4. Okay, here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the top male high school announcers for 2008. All right, Maestro. Paul and Pauline, let's tell these folks who our top guy was.
What? And the winner is...
Austin Snodgrass.
Thank you, Rachel. This past Monday, the George Jenkins High School Dreammaker Band performed in the Magic Music Days Festival at Walt Disney World. They had a fantastic performance and are invited back next year. Attention all Mu Alpha Theta members, there will be a meeting next Monday, February 4th. Please make sure to attend. Behind me is the Joseph Reynolds Dormitory, and as you've probably guessed by now, this campus is very rich in history. Florida Southern College has been a fixture in Lakeland since 1883, when it was first originated. Designed by world-renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright, the campus is widely considered to be one of the foremost architectural sites in the world. The George Jenkins High School FFA Citrus judging team went up against 44 other Florida high schools from around the state last week. The contest was held at Florida Southern College here in Lakeland. The teams had to identify 37 varieties of fruit, 26 weeds, 36 insects.
Thank you very much. I've always tried to sort of do things in a way that is sort of indicative of what you might see on the actual news if you're watching at home. Mainly because, especially in high school, I think that's, I guess, appropriate when you're giving the news to a high school, because that's really our medium. It's not like we're going out to different people's homes. We're just doing inside of the high school. So I think it's about the same thing, and that's why I try to do things in more of a professional manner. So, you know, whatever that's worth. A lot of people I'd like to thank my parents, first of all, Mr. Jansen and everybody on the ENN news crew. My co-anchor Kaylee Whitman, director Nick Hatfield. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Austin. Austin's been doing this with us for a while now, and it's always interesting when I'm sitting in a school around Florida and his tape goes in. It's interesting to watch all the students in the room, because if they're chatting, if they're looking down, if they're text messaging their friends, everybody stops and listens to the Tom Brokaw of the Polk County Schools. Congratulations. Okay, we need our next presenters now. We're going on to the music video category. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. In many respects, one of our most popular categories. I think it's the art form of our generation, and we get some of our most creative work in the music video category. So I need Andrew and Shelby and Jeffrey and Alea, George and Kendall. All right, so Andrew Carlton of Churchwell Elementary School, come on over, and Shelby Fallon of Griffin Elementary School. They'll be presenting our elementary school music video winners, and let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Music Video.
Category 3 Music Video. Elementary school nominees are Oscar J. Pope, Smile Stallion Smile, R. Bruce Wagner, Wagner Whiz Kids Rule, Juanita, 5th grade tribute, Albert, We Like Math, Lincoln Avenue, I Can Be Your Friend. Caldwell, Cooking by the Book. Chain of Lakes, Soul A.R. Stevens, Can It. Lena Vista, We Got the Beat.
Okay, Maestro. And now, Andrew and Shelby, let's tell these folks who had our best elementary school music video.
And the winner is
our Bruce Wagner Elementary.
Our students strive to learn.
Reading, writing, arithmetic, so good grades we will earn.
Running, jumping, exercise to help our bodies grow.
Making friends along the way will make our spirits glow.
When the whiz kids roll, we'll take pride in our school. We'll stand strong, we won't go wrong, 'cause being smart is cool. When the whiz kids roll, we'll take pride in our school. We'll stand strong, we won't go wrong, 'cause being smart is cool.
Communication's how we share our ideas with you. It's also how we understand what you're thinking too.
Write a story, read a book, adventure comes our way.
Through speaking and through listening, we learn from what you say.
When the whiz kids roll, we take pride in our school. We'll stand strong, we won't go wrong, 'cause being smart is cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think these young people deserve a standing ovation. Would you please help me honor them? What a wonderful music video.
Thank you so much. I want you to know that this music video was truly a school effort. The words to that song were written by our 5th graders in our communication skills writing workshop. And it's been a couple of years in the making and in the vision. The music was recorded in a local recording studio by the Wagner Whiz Kids singers, some of whom are behind me. And as you saw in the video, contained in the video throughout are numerous members of our staff and students. And we had a lot of fun doing it, right guys? Yes. This is Lucas Styron, who was part of it.
Hi, I just want to thank our principal, Miss Ward, and Miss Lois, and Miss Hurst, and Miss Stein, and the group that came together to sing the Wagner Whiz Kids Rule music video and CD.
Congratulations, Wagner. What an inspirational and upbeat music video for an elementary school. And now it's time to present our middle school music video. Jeffrey Dubois of Jewett School of the Arts and Alea Pereira of R. Bruce Wagner are our presenters. So if you'll come across and please get your awards. Are we missing our Jewett School of the Arts young man? Okay. While Alea is getting her award from the board and the superintendent, let's meet the nominees for Best Middle School Music Video.
Category 3, Music Video. Middle school nominees are Boone, Man of Constant Testing. Kathleen, Afternoon Delight. Sleepy Hill, Read With It, Write With It. Stambaugh, Losing My Way. Bartow, I'll Cry If I Want To. Lawton Childs, What Hurts the Most. Southwest, Sadie Hawkins Dance. Dundee Ridge, I Bought It on eBay. Lake Gibson, Don't Laugh at Me.
Okay, Maestro. Alea, let's tell these folks who had our best middle school music video.
The winner is Dundee Ridge.
Yeah, a used pink bathrobe, a rare mint snow globe, a Smurf TV tray I bought on eBay. My house is filled with this crap, shows up in bubble wrap most every day. What I bought on eBay. Tell me why I need another pet rock. Tell me why I got that Alpha alarm clock. Tell me why I bid on Shatner's old toupee. They had it on eBay. I'll buy your knick-knack. Just check my feedback. A++. They all say they love me on eBay. Gonna buy a slightly damaged golf bag. Gonna buy some Beanie Babies new with tag from some guy I've never met in Norway. Found him on eBay. I am the type who is liable to snipe you with 2 seconds left to go. Whoa, got PayPal or Visa, whatever'll please ya, as long as I've got the dough. I'll buy your
We had so much fun making that video, and I just like to thank Miss Kirby. I'm nervous, y'all. So, also Dr. Blackburn. I don't know where she at. She's over there, our principal, and all these kids that helped to make that video successful. So, thank you for this award.
Congratulations, Dundee Ridge Middle. By the way, they were here this afternoon at 4 o'clock, all dressed out and ready to go and got their seat. So congratulations and thank you again, Dundee Ridge Middle. All right, presenting the high school music video, George Gomez of Kathleen Senior and Kendall Thurn of Union Academy. And while George and Kendall are receiving their awards from the superintendent and the school board, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Music Video.
Category 3 music video high school nominees are Bartow, We Will Become Silhouettes. Winter Haven, Stop Cheating. Lake Gibson, Mac or PC Rap. Fort Meade, Love Stinks. Lakeland, go Knots. Ridge Community, face down.
Okay, Maestro, this is so anticipated. All right, George and Kendall, let's tell these folks who had our best high school music video for 2008.
And the winner is
Winter Haven Senior.
Forgot to do my homework. Dang. I don't need to worry about it. Cam got all the answers. Yeah, Mom?
What are you doing?
I'm doing my homework. Can you quiet down a little bit, Mom? Jeez. Gosh. Austin, what do you want?
Hello?
What's up, Cameron?
Austin, what do you want?
Man, don't do me like that. We ain't talking in so long. How you been?
I'm doing fine. What do you want?
Man, I need them answers, bruh. I know you got the answers to that math homework.
Answers? Stop cheating.
Well, it's not cheating. Just let me borrow them. I'm gonna give them back.
You're not gonna learn. These are gonna work.
Oh, Cameron, man, just let me get them, please. What you want me to do?
I want you to do your own work.
God.
Hey, man, did you get the answers from Cam?
Nah, man, Cam's still tripping.
Well, that's not so bad, but I got this other dude playing pretty good right now.
For real?
I'm gonna hook you up, though. All you gotta do is give him a little money. Just a little money.
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me some more.
You know, I'll tell you about it. Let me get a text so I can see what's next. Yeah, I'm on the phone. I'm trying to call my buddy, cause last night I didn't study. Let me get a letter, maybe even a word, so I can get these answers. Can I get it quick? Maybe give me fast, cause you know I need it so I can pass the class. I really need an A, maybe even a B, but what I really don't want, man, is a C. Man, let me be, but just keep it neat. Matter of fact, put it under my feet, or let me get the sheet, or let's make a deal, cause you know I need these answers for real. Really? But what the hell you get A's, and you can't stop cheating, stop cheating. You can't stop, that's all you know. Get caught, get zeros. Stop cheating, stop cheating. I never study cause I cheat. In class I go to sleep. Take it off the paper, turn the page. Let me see. Is that a B or a D? You could have fooled me. The teacher looking at us, man, you know we gotta sneak. Just one look, just a peek. That's all I really need. Why you write so small, man, you know it's hard to read. Take your time, write nice. And don't write sloppy. So I can take your paper and make another copy. But don't try to stop me, cause I'ma say no. The teacher looked up, said just take a zero. I won't keep your paper, I just wanna borrow. I promise stop cheating.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Through him, all things are possible. I want to thank my mother and father, my biggest fans, sitting right over there. I also want to thank Killer Cam, Josh, my nerd, right here, my nerd, and his brother for writing a good song. I also like to thank Tom for showing me how to use After Effects and all the key light and all that stuff. I want to thank Team Ramrod. I love everybody. I want to thank all of BDTV, Miss Mizell, for giving me a chance to be in BDTV and proving myself to her. So, for all y'all, Astro Boy, everybody knows me, Killer Cam on the track, holla BDTV. Stop cheating!
Some of you are going to leave the church humming, "Stop cheating." I know it, watch. All right, now we move to the commercial category. This year, our commercials are going to be the shootout category, where the students of the year will be voting on behalf of their schools for the People's Choice commercial. So at this point, those students of the year who have the remote controls, I need you to follow the directions that were given to you and go ahead and turn your remote control on. That's the power button in the upper left-hand corner. It's the little menu button, so turn it on now. And it will either say Finding the Net or the Quizdom, so that will be ready to go. Now, I need the presenters for this category to come on down to the stage. Avery Bradshaw, Michaela Hickam, Mariella Tenna, and Cody Ayer and Tiara Thomas, so come on down. And Avery and Michaela, please come over now and get your awards from the superintendent and the school board. What we're going to do is read to you the list of outstanding elementary school commercials, and then these two presenters will tell you who our two shootout finalists are for People's Choice. All of our students of the years will be voting using Quizdom remote controls provided by Mr. Sonny Bell of Camcor and the Quizdom Corporation. Mr. Bell, thank you very much, sir, for providing the remote controls that we're going to use. And so now, while they're ready, come back over here, that's right. While the ladies are getting ready, let's go ahead and meet our nominees for Best Elementary School Commercial.
Category 2, Commercial. Elementary school nominees are Paget, Yearbook, Lena Vista LVE Yearbook, Lincoln Avenue, I Can Be Your Friend, Eagle Lake, Keep Reading, Elbert, Gotta Have That Book, Brigham Academy, Chess Club, Churchwell, Get Your Goodie Bag Today, Garner, FCAT Champ, Jesse Keene, Pasta for Pennies, Sykes, Informant Brown, Crystal Lake, Yearbooks for Sale, Wendell Watson, Ronald McDonald House, Davenport, FCAT, Real Testing, Real Important, Caldwell, Crisis at Caldwell, Gibbons Street, AR Get Her Done, Cumbie, Sweets with Santa, R. Bruce Wagner, Got Cans, Lime Street, Rollin' Wristbands, Stevens, Winter Holidays, Do You Know?
Okay, Avery is now going to tell us who the first shootout finalist is. So school, when she announces your name, come down to the front here, and then we'll have the others, we'll play your commercial, and then the other school will come down and we'll play their commercial, and then we'll have our students vote. So Avery, who's our first shootout finalist for elementary school commercial?
Davenport School of the Arts.
And we're now going to play Davenport's commercial. Davenport, come on down.
Ben Wilmoth is a real student, not a paid actor. So to help tell the story, we are Luke Wilmoth, student musician.
I didn't do so hot on the last FCAT. I should have gotten some sleep that night. I ate junk food for breakfast. I rushed through the test. I should have reviewed the basics. This year, if I pass the FCAT, I'm going to party!
FCAT, real testing, real important.
Okay. Congratulations, Davenport School of the Arts, our first shootout finalist. And now, Michaela, tell these folks who the other school that's going up against Davenport for People's Choice Award is.
R. Bruce Wagner Elementary.
Thank you.
The grocery store has many cans. Our school's doing a can drive for Misty. Misty is an organization who helps elderly people by giving them food and taking them places if they can't drive themselves. We need you to bring in at least one can. So, Wagner Whiz Kids, inquiring minds want to know how many cans are in your cabinet. I've got 12 cans in my cupboard. I have 17 cans in my cupboard. 26 cans in my cubby. Misty Food Drive, October 30th through November 16th. Regular size cans. Drop them off in the office. We know you have at least one can. Got cans? Give the Visty.
Okay, congratulations, R. Bruce Wagner, our other finalist for elementary school commercial. Okay, so all the students of the year now, you need to have your remote controls on. We're going to put the names of these two schools on both of the lower screens here. You will hit A or B, look and see the school that your school thought had the best commercial, and then you push their letter on the remote, either A or B, and then hit the double arrows. That sends your vote to our computer in the back. So once again, you'll hit A or B, you'll look up and read the name of the school, and then hit the double arrows, and your result will go to the computer, and then we'll be telling you who our People's Choice Award is. Okay, are we ready? Let's go to the voting for People's Choice Elementary School commercial. Okay, again, enter A if you thought Davenport had the best commercial, the FCAT real testing, real important. Enter B if you thought Wagner Got Cans was the best commercial. And don't forget, you need to hit the double arrow to send your vote to our computer. And you can see all the votes coming in. Time's up. Okay, let's give both of these schools a wonderful hand. What great commercials for elementary school. And our computer is doing its thing, and let's see who our People's Choice Elementary School commercial is. A, Davenport School of the Arts. Okay, Davenport, come over here, get your honor from the board. Now hang in here, don't go anywhere, Wagner, because now we need to tell you who the judges chose. Sometimes it's the same school, and sometimes it's not the same school. Okay, ladies, are you ready? You'll open that. You're going to do the winner is. You're going to tell them the name of the school. Maestro, here's the judge's choice for Best Elementary School Commercial 2008.
And the winner is... Davenport School of the Arts.
Come up here, Davenport. Thank you very much. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Davenport School of the Arts, Best Commercial 2008.
Wow. That's all I can say. We won Best Commercial. It's much an honor. First, I want to thank God. Without this, none of this would happen. And I want to thank Ms. Peters, my ITV teacher. And I want to thank all the DDN crew right here.
I would like to thank Michael Robertson, who was an awesome help this year, and also Mr. Yates for all of his help, and the workshops are the ticket. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Peters. Here's your certificate. Congratulations. Okay, going to do the same thing now for middle school. Our middle school presenter is Mariella Tenna of Sand Hill Elementary School. Thank you very much, Mariella. While Mariella is getting her award, we will look at the nominees for Best Middle School Commercial.
Category 2 commercial middle school nominees are Lawton Childs, Stop Bullying Now, Dundee Ridge, Hoops for Hearts, Blake Academy, Get Your Dance Tickets Now, Bartow, Step in Time, Jewett Academy, I'm Too Sexy for Your Drugs, Lake Gibson, No Big Deal, Rochelle School of the Arts, Get On With Your Life, Southwest, Parent Internet Viewer, Stambaugh, School Store.
Okay, Mariella is now going to tell us who our first finalist is. So again, when you hear your name, school, come on down to the front here. Okay, Mariella, who is it?
Lawton Childs Middle Academy.
Okay, Lawton Childs, we'll now see your commercial. Thank you.
Mom, Dad, we need to talk. I'm scared.
I don't think I can go back to school tomorrow.
There's this group of kids at school and they're mean to me for no reason.
They make fun of the way I look and the way I act. I don't know why they don't like me.
Did you hear me? I'm scared. Who will listen to what they have to say? If not you, then who?
Take a stand. Lend a hand. Stop bullying now.
Congratulations, Lawton Childs. There are a lot of you, yes, so slide on down to my right, your left, please, because we need to make room for the next finalist. Congratulations. Okay, Mariella, ready? Tell them who our second top commercial is at the middle school level.
Next, Southwest Middle.
Southwest Middle School presents Things You Can Do with One Finger. Improve your eyesight. Summon your neighbor to the door. Declare your team's superiority. Prove your innocence.
Man, he did it!
What? Make toast.
Yeah, toast!
Admire your friend's lunch choice. Ooh. Announce your availability.
How you doing?
Get a taste of heaven. Keep track of your entire academic success with the Parent Internet Viewer and get free updates on demand. Tell your favorite teacher they are the best. All it takes is one finger. It's free, it's fast, it's the Parent Internet Viewer.
Okay, let's give both of these fine schools a big hand for two excellent commercials. And now, Students of the Year, it's time to do your voting once again. We're going to put the names of both schools on the lower screens. You'll push A and the double arrow button if you're voting for the school that we identify as A, or B and the double arrow to send that vote. So let's do the voting, please. Okay, A is Lawton Childs, B is Southwest. Enter your vote. Remember to hit the double arrow to send your vote to the computer. And now everybody's trying to figure out, oh, who had the best middle school commercial according to our audience? Time's up. Okay, we've got everybody's vote in. Uh-oh. I think it flashed on. That's okay. And let's see who are. There it is. A, Lawton Childs. Congratulations, Lawton Childs. Now, let's get your People's Choice Award right here. Stay right here, Southwest, because we now need to tell everybody who the judges chose for Best Middle School Commercial. All right, Mariella, are you ready? Maestro.
And the winner is Lawton Childs Middle Academy.
Lawton Childs. Thank you. Come on up, Lawton Childs. Congratulations. Just hold it for a second.
I'd like to thank all of those that voted for us. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank David Yates and his fine crew for putting on such an extravagant fiesta of fun and excitement. It's a lot of work, and I'd just like to say it's totally worth it. Thank you very much. To Polk County for doing such a great job and encouraging the television production. Even if you're not going to go out into the world and be a newscaster, this program provides so much for the kids, and I just really, really am grateful for that. Thank you for voting ours commercial the best. However, every commercial that was nominated, I consider the best because it's a difficult job for the judges. Sometimes you only win by 1 point or even less. And I just want to say that everyone that was nominated, you guys are all winners in my book.
All right, congratulations, Lawton Childs. Here is your certificate. Thank you very much. Time to move on to high school commercials. Our presenters are Cody Ayer of Lake Gibson High and Tierra Thomas of Sleepy Hill Elementary. And now while Cody and Tierra are getting their awards, let's meet the nominees for Best High School Commercial.
Category 2 commercial high school nominees are Ridge Community, RCHS First Responders, George Jenkins, FCAT, Lake Region Football Promo, Bartow Party to Prom, Lakeland Win 300, Lake Gibson Mana Mana, Winter Haven Smoothie or Death.
Okay, Cody, who was our first high school commercial finalist?
The first finalist is Winter Haven Senior.
Yo, Austin, let me get some of your smoothie.
Nah, get your own.
But they're all sold out.
So?
Listen, dude. I'll give you $2 for it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, then I'll just have to take it from you.
I like to see you try.
Get your own smoothie. Sold every day at lunch. $2.
Congratulations, Winter Haven, our first finalist with Smoothie or Death. Okay, are we ready now to tell them, Tierra, who our other high school finalist was?
And the winner is Lake Region Senior.
Thank you.
Hello. Yes, head ball coach. You ran a what? Yeah, I told you it was fast. Yeah, click clap.
Congratulations. I think you can see why our judges had such a difficult time. So it's now time for our Students of the Year to cast their votes for Best High School Commercial for People's Choice. Once again, we're going to put up the name of the two schools, hit the letter of the school, and the double arrows. Okay, let's start the voting. Punch A if you thought Winter Haven Smoothie or Death was the best commercial. Lake Region if you thought football promo was the best. And don't forget to hit the double arrow. This should be interesting. Okay, let's see who our People's Choice High School commercial was. Hey, Winter Haven. Okay, Winter Haven, over here to get your People's Choice. You don't come up here yet, sorry. But get your People's Choice right over here. Okay. All right, the people have chosen Winter Haven High, and now Cody and Tiara are going to tell you who the judges chose. Maestro? All right, Cody and Tiara.
And the winner is?
Winter Haven Senior.
Winter Haven.
Thank you.
Yeah, lightsabers are pretty awesome, I guess. First, I just want to thank Miss Mizell. She's so awesome. She helps all of us out so much. I want to thank my dad. He pushes me a lot, and my girlfriend. She's very supportive of me. But mostly, I need to thank Tom and Austin. Without them, you know, my crazy ideas wouldn't turn into awesome productions like you just saw. So, go Big Blue.
Yeah, and I want a quick thanks to Jack Gray for helping us make the lightsabers, and to Ryan Weber's website for making those awesome tutorials for it. But yeah, lightsabers are pretty awesome.
All right, go Big Blue.
Congratulations, Winter Haven High. And now we move on to what we call the Big Daddy of all the categories. It's the news show. It's our way of communicating in schools every day of the years. And so we need the presenters for elementary school, middle school, and high school up here. Kylie and Noelle and Maggie and Sean. Come on down, please. Right, and Stephen and Cavante. Now, here's the dilemma that we face this year. With 108 schools, it becomes very difficult to distinguish. And the dilemma we faced was, if we have ties, and the ties all come down to the stage, then we get out of here about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, just in time for the superintendent to go to Tampa to catch her very early flight tomorrow. So that's not a good idea. The dilemma was, do we have schools come to the stage and have no ties and force our judges to make an extremely difficult decision when you got so many good news shows? The ITV staff thought about this and thought about it, and we decided we would have ties, but unlike the other categories, because of time, we want you to stand, and we're going to recognize you, but we really thought it was more fair because it was so hard. As an example, at the high school level, we used 20 high schools to do the judging. It came down to 2 schools. They each won 10 schools. So the hard part we faced was, okay, do I send it to a 21st school and then on to a 22nd and so forth? And we just really thought it was better to recognize ties, but because of time, we're going to ask you to stand. What I want you to do is to send your TV Student of the Year down to the stage and your TV teacher to get your award if you're a best, if you're a co-champion. But if you're outstanding, just stand, and then after the ceremony, we'll have you come down and get your trophies over here. Now, at the elementary level, We have a special recognition to give 4 schools that are meeting almost all of our best practices, but they're not quite up to daily news show yet. Our requirement is that a school produce a news show every day. There can be exceptions during the year, like the days the FCAT are tested and so forth, but normally we want them to do it every day. That was the mission ITV was put out on back in the early 90s when the department was started. So we have 4 schools that we want to stand when you hear your name now, because you are distinguished. You're on the way there. You're meeting all of our best practices. You're not quite doing it every day yet. We want to recognize you and urge you next year to produce that daily news show. So gentlemen, if we can let Mr. Shaw do his thing, here are the distinguished elementary school news shows. Please stand when you hear your names called.
Category 1, distinguished news shows are Kathleen, Laurel, Lincoln Avenue, Oscar J. Pope,
All right, congratulations. They're standing, I hope. Congratulations to these 4 schools, Kathleen, Laurel, Lincoln Avenue Academy, and Oscar J. Pope, for winning our Distinguished Elementary School News Show honor. And now the outstanding elementary schools. Our presenters are Kylie Strickland of Cumbie Elementary School. Kylie, come over and get your award. And also Noelle Woods of Sykes Elementary School. And again, as your name is called, please stand. You've achieved an outstanding nomination for Elementary News Show. Okay, gentlemen.
Daily Outstanding Elementary School News Show nominees are Sykes, Albert, Stevens, Churchwell, Davenport, Sleepy Hill, Sand Hill, Wendell Watson, Chain of Lakes, Griffin, Highlander City, Lime Street, Gibbons Street, Lewis, Cleveland Court, R. Bruce Wagner.
Okay, those are all our outstanding schools, and the judges chose 9 co-champions that were so close in the balloting that it was very, very hard to separate them. So we're going to alternate now and go back and forth. All right, Kylie, tell them who our first champion was. We want you to stand, and TV teacher and student of the year come down to get your trophy. All right, ready, Kylie?
Chain of Lakes Elementary.
Go ahead. All right, Chain of Lakes is our first champion. All right, Noelle, who's our second champion? Come on down, Chain of Lakes.
Churchwell Elementary.
Okay, Churchwell. All right, ready, Kylie?
Rochelle Bruce Wagner Elementary.
Okay, R. Bruce Wagner, come on down. Co-champion number 3. All right, Noelle.
Sykes Elementary.
Sykes.
Griffin Elementary.
Okay, Griffin.
Gibbon Street Elementary.
Gibbon Street.
Cleveland Court Academy
All
Elementary.
right. Cleveland Court.
Elementary.
And our last co-champion,
Sandhill Elementary.
Sandhill. All right, do we have everybody here from all these 9 schools? Here they come. Cleveland Court's over there. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for these 9 champion elementary schools? Congratulations. All right, our middle school presenter is Maggie Roberts of Lake Gibson Middle. And Sean Pacino of Scott Lake Elementary School. Sean, come right over here. While they're getting their awards, the single school at the middle school level that is not quite up to Daily News Show but is meeting all of our best practices, we want them to stand. It's Crystal Lake Middle School. Crystal Lake, would you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, distinguished Crystal Lake Middle School. And now we're going to meet the nominees for Best Daily News Show at the middle school level.
Category 1 Daily News Show Middle School nominees are Southwest, Jewett Academy, Lakeland Highlands, Lake Gibson, Dundee Ridge, Kathleen, Lawton Childs, Boone,
All right, are we ready? We're going to now tell you, Maggie and Sean are, who our solo middle school news show champion is for 2008.
And the winner is Lake Gibson Middle.
Lake Gibson, please stand, and would Mrs. Sederberg and one student of the year come down and get your trophy? Miss Sederberg, here's your... All right, let's meet the nominees for Best High School News Show. Our presenters are Stephen Townsend of Lake Region Senior and Cavante Davis of Snively Elementary School. And while Stephen and Cavante are being honored, let's meet the nominees for Best High School News Show.
Category 1 Daily News Show High School nominees are Auburndale, Lake Gibson, Winter Haven, Lakeland, George Jenkins.
It's time to meet those 2 schools that had such an amazing 20-school battle. So Stephen is going to tell you who our first high school champion is. Again, please stand when you hear your name called. Teacher and TV student, come down and get your trophy. Okay, drum roll, maestro.
And
Stephen.
The winner is George Jenkins Sr.
I'll take this. All right, Cavante. Who's our other high school news show champion? Maestro.
And the winner is Winter Haven Senior High School.
Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations again to George Jenkins and to Winter Haven High for sharing the high school news show championship. Congratulations to all of our schools for producing their news shows. Now we move on to the individual honors of the night, and we start with our teachers. And I would like to ask every teacher who's here tonight to please stand. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not find a more dedicated group of loving professionals anywhere in this country than in Polk County, Florida. Thank you, teachers. And now we have special recognitions to give 6 teachers who have been teaching ITV in their schools for 10 years or longer. When you hear your name called, please come down to the front. You are getting a laptop donated by either Apple or Gateway. You're also getting roses, you are getting a plaque, and you are getting the love and the adoration of these school board folks and the superintendent behind me for being such dedicated, wonderful professionals. Our first teacher with 10 years service is Miss Beverly Fields of Bartow Elementary Academy. Miss Helen Sherman of Bartow Elementary Academy. Miss Lee Ann Hickman of Cleveland Court Elementary School. Yes, come up here, please. They're shy. Miss Merrill Brown of Cleveland Court Elementary School. Miss Wendy Sederberg of Lake Gibson Middle School. And Mr. Randy Pack of Oscar J. Pope Elementary School. And here comes Mr. Pack. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and help me honor these wonderful, dedicated professionals? Congratulations again, teachers. And now it's time to honor our students of the year. And now I'd like for all the parents here, this is like up and down night. If you're a parent here in our audience tonight, would you please stand? And the rest of us are going to applaud you. All right, kids, let's give our moms and dads. Thank you, parents, for sending your children to the Polk County schools. And now we're going to honor our 3 students of the year. Thank you very much, presenters. You may return to your seats because you may be one of the winners who's coming up. The Student of the Year honor is obviously a terrific one. Our judges anguish every year over which child has the resume that speaks mostly to one thing: leadership. We tell them it's okay if they're a good cameraman or if they're a good announcer, a good graphics operator, but the most important thing is, are they a leader in their school and in their community? I'm going to now call upon my distinguished board member friends. Mrs. Lofton, would you kindly do me the honor of presenting the elementary school Student of the Year? And we want that student to come down here. We're going to do them all right in a row, but we want that student to come down with his mom and dad and his TV production teacher, please. So Student of the Year, mom and dad, TV production teacher. We have a trophy for a king, and that's exactly what these kids are. They are also receiving an iPod Touch and a camcorder and a certificate, and as I mentioned, most importantly at all, the love and admiration of our staff. All right, drum roll, maestro. Our 2008 Elementary School Student of the Year.
And the 2008 Elementary School Student of the Year is none other than Mr. Luke Wilmoth, Davenport School of the Arts.
Come on down, Luke. And now, Mrs. Sellers. These folks, by the way, are also getting a 22-inch computer monitor, so you know whose house to go to play your video games or watch. So here's Mr. Wilmoth of Davenport School of the Arts. And now, Miss Sellers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present Miss Hazel Sellers. Miss Sellers is going to tell us who the middle school TV production student of the year is. Miss Sellers.
And the middle school student of the year from Union Academy is Kendall Thurn.
All right, Union. Wait. All right, so Kendall Thurn of Union Academy is our middle school student of the year. Come on down, Kendall, and Mom and Dad. And if you didn't already notice it, the Wilmoth family made out like bandits tonight because the brother of this young man, of course, was our male announcer of the year, and I guess they'll be competing over who has the best songs on their iPods, maybe? All right. We've announced our middle school winner. There he is, Mr. Thurn of Union Academy. And now, Mrs. Redout, would you do us the honor of announcing our high school student of the year? Maestro? Dr. Brenda Redout, ready?
I'm ready. And the winner is Amanda Ratliff from Ridge Community Center, senior.
Amanda Ratliff of Ridge Community High School is our high school student of the year for TV production. Ladies and gentlemen, these are remarkable young people. Would you please help me honor our 2008 TV production students of the year? And now, Mr. O'Reilly and Superintendent McKenzie, you have the honors of telling all these folks who our Best in Show winner is. We compile all the results. We're going to put up on the screen how the scoring went. We gave 7 points for every bet, or 5 points for every best, 4 points if a school got a judge's award for excellence. That meant you were tied going into the last round. 3 points for finalists, 2 points for outstanding, and 1 point for entering a category. And what a close contest we had this year. All right, are we ready? Maestro, the Best in Show, the winner of a $5,000 certificate from the school board for equipment, Mr. O'Reilly.
Winner Haven Senior.
While they're making their way to the stage, look how close the final scoring was. We're going to put the finalists, and look at this. Can you see the points? We actually had a tie between Winter Haven and Lake Gibson Middle School. Congratulations, Sharks. Our tiebreaker in this category is number of bests won, and Winter Haven, as you see, edged out Lake Gibson 5 bests to 4. It couldn't be any closer than that. I think you also saw that George Jenkins High, congratulations, Jenkins. A great night. And then, ladies and gentlemen, look at this elementary school. Our Bruce Wagner. And then our other finalist for Best in Show, Lake Gibson High School. So congratulations, Winter Haven. The representative from the Winter Haven area, Dr. Brenda Redout, is making her way down, and they're going to present the oversized check and the oversized trophy for Best in Show. And they're giving Mrs. Mizell, Pam Mizell is the TV teacher at Winter Haven High School. Now, while Winter Haven is getting there, congratulations. Let me tell you a few things. In fact, we're going to go ahead and release our theme for next year. So, gentlemen, are we ready to show these people what exciting things we have planned for 2009? Oh, we got you ready, huh? Okay. A few follow-ups, if we may, please. Tonight, we have ushers at the door angled that way and straight back the middle, and also over here, that have our souvenir programs. You'll find all the winners in them, a great picture of a DeLorean and Mr. David Sparling, the TV teacher at Winter Haven High, on the front of it. On the inside cover, you will find our own special tribute this year to a treasure that our school system lost last week, a teacher for 69 years, the most beloved Hazel Haley of Lakeland High School. And we are honoring Miss Haley on the inside cover. In the back of the program, you will find, of course, our sponsors. You'll also find all the times you can watch the ceremony itself on the School Board Network starting tomorrow morning at 9, but also on Bright House and Comcast cables. So all those times for watching the replays are in the program. As I mentioned earlier, you can also begin watching podcasts. Our goal is 10 o'clock tonight. I don't know if we'll get there. The crew's been working hard. But we'll be up on the school board website, polk-fl.net/ITV, and you can watch podcasts. The Ledger is also carrying podcasts of all of our top winners starting tomorrow afternoon. So you can go either to the school board website or the Ledger's website and watch some of these amazing videos yourself. Now, don't forget, before we leave, that the outstanding new show schools need to come down to the front, but all the other outstanding awards are being given out at the exits. The A through F schools are going in this direction. The G through L schools are going straight out the back to get your certificates, and the M through W schools are over here on the right. The only trophies left here are the outstanding new show trophies. And now, finally, this program, of course, would not be possible without a lot of people's hard work. Thank you to our judges across America and here in the great state of Florida. Thank you to our crew and Director James Dinsmore. Thank you to Tampa Bay Lighting and Mr. Kessel out there. His lights are fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Nathan's Menwear for our tuxedos, to Lake Gibson High for this. Isn't this set unbelievable? Yeah, Lake Gibson High did this set for us. Thank you to Lake Region High for our terrific video opening, to Rob Sims of Universal Studios, to Kathy and Jim Smiley. They are here with us tonight. They donated the projectors that we're using to my left and to my right. To Bobby Kuzma and Electro Nerds for donating all of our computer monitors. To the Southwest Middle School Jazz Band, would you please help me honor, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The official band of the Video Awards. To Doug Helton for the DeLorean, and you can have your pictures made after the ceremony out front, or you can come up in front of this magnificent set. To Reverend Wayne Blackburn and the parishioners of this gift from God, literally known as Victory Church, our home now for 14 years. To announcer Sandy Shaw, who is here tonight. Thank you so much, Mr. Shaw, the voice of the Video Awards. And his lovely wife, Alice. Thank you very much, Superintendent Mackenzie, all the members of the board, Mrs. Lofton, Miss Sellers, Miss Redout, Mr. O'Reilly, Mr. Tajuri, Mrs. Devane, and all of you. And we will see you at the 2009 Polk County Video Awards.